Want to improve your quilting skills? Join Quilt Class for just $15 a month. You'll get a new pattern, step-by-step demos, and access to a supportive quilting community. Learn, create, and connect, all from the comfort of your home. Sign up today. Hey, we're back with block number 21. This is a very traditional Puss in the Corner block. Really simple, larger pieces. All right, so you have A fabric and background fabric. And here's what you need for this block. All right, so I wanted to explain my fabric choices because you could definitely cut that very center square as a fussy cut, but I'm looking at, as I say this, I'm looking at the blocks that I have completed. In my case, they're on the design wall, but wherever you've got them, as you're making your decision which fabric is going in which block, if you have a color that, or fabric, like a fat quarter like this one that I was not using this one very much, just in some really, really small places. And I was thinking that this block would be a good place to, like, you know, have a bigger splash of this fabric. So I want a fussy cut when I have opportunities. I don't want one fabric not getting used as much as the other. I want a little bit of balance amongst my 20 fat quarters. So we're going to make our half square triangles first. I'm going to set aside the 2.5 inch squares off to the side, and we're going to focus on the 3 inch squares. If you're drawing lines, go ahead and draw your lines on both of these background squares. If you are not, you'll just skip that part and meet me at the sewing machine. All right, so right sides together, you're going to start making your half square triangles. And I think you've probably got a handle on the tape or the laser or the drawing lines. So I'm not going to go through each step. I'm just going to let you watch me do it. And if you don't have a handle on it yet, go back and watch Intro to Half Square Triangles, because we discussed it at length there. And then also all the previous half square triangle block videos. All right, I'm going to set these seams and now we're trimming these to 2.5 inches. And if you're using that other method where you press first and then trim, that's fine too, whatever, you know, your preferences are. But at the end of this, you should end up with 4 half square triangles that measure 2.5 inches. All right, and now I'm going to go press these. All right, now we've got our half square triangles completed, and we are going to do our layout. That A square going to go right in the middle, and then our background squares are going to go to all 4 sides of the A square, and then the half square triangles are going to point inward toward the center square. So just like this. All right, and like I mentioned before, this is traditionally called a Puss in the Corner, although there are a lot of variations of this block. I think this is the basic one. There's another type of Puss in the Corner where it has little squares on the outside, but I've also seen that one called Uneven 9-patch. So, you know, there's always a bunch of names. Either way, super cute block. We're going to go ahead and start sewing our rows. So we're going to sew this row together, and this row together, and then I'll meet you back here at the pressing mat. All right, so we are going to press rows 1 and 3, top and bottom row. We're pressing those toward the center, and we're pressing this middle row away from the center. Set my seams as I go. All right, so let's go sew these rows together now. We have 2 seams each time to line up, and those should nest. I'm going to go ahead and pin these, get it nested, pin it right in that stitch line. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. And then I will go and sew right across here, and I'll do the same thing, open this up, pin this one, and sew it as well, and then we'll meet right back here. All right, we are going to set our seams just like always. Okay, and then we'll press these cross seams open. So slip your finger into the seam. Press. Uh-oh, and then, you know, try not to disrupt all those other seams. We want it to lay nice and flat. All right. So cute. There it is. Block number 21. All right, so let's take a minute and look at all of the blocks. And I'm gonna put this one over here. And then now we are more than halfway done with block making. So hopefully you're getting to put these somewhere where you can look at them and then just gush and, you know, get excited and let that keep you going, because every time I come past this area and see blocks, I just get, you know, antsy to make more blocks. Loving that one up top. And I just, you know, I love seeing things like that. More fuzzy cutting. I need to do some more. So cute.